I want to think about this. I want to think about fractions and division. So fractions and not equal division, but what it has to do with division. So maybe I'll get rid of the equal sign. Kind of thinking out loud on this one, but thinking's important to do. So, I took some of my little base 10 blocks, my units, and I put 6 of them together. Yeah. So here's a group. How many's in the group? 6. Yeah, so I have 6. What are these? I could count each one as a 1. 6. Yeah, 6 ones. Hey, 6 over 1. No. So 6 over 1 are 6 ones. Here's 1, here's 1, here's 1. Here's a 1, and 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 a 1. What? Well, what about down here if I only had 2 of them? Here's a 1. Here's a 1. So what do I have? Ones. That's not a thing. I have whole units. 1, 2. I have 2 whole units. Whenever you see a number over 1, 1 is like 1 whole. What do you have? I have 2. We're used to just saying 2. Well, let's try one down here. Yeah, since we're on a roll. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But instead of adding them together as I count, I'm going to keep them separate. 1, 1, 1, and 1. All right, so I have 1, 1, 1, and 1. I have 4. 4 ones. That means they're single units. That's the same as saying I have 4 squares, right? Yeah. So, what does that have to do with fractions and divisions? All we've done is, well, we've talked about this, that a whole number is basically saying 6 whole things. And how you write that as a fraction is to put a 1 underneath. Yep, that's a new concept. That's a new thought compared to what we've been chatting about. So now let's think harder. Okay, so I'm going to put these 2 here, and these 2 here, and these 2 here. And they're now grouped. Here's a group. Equally. They're in equal groups. How many groups do I have? 1, 2, 3. Hey, I put a fraction bar. You know why? Because a fraction is a part of the whole thing. Here's the 6. 6 is what I have all together. I have 1/3 is up here, 1 out of 3. 1/3 is right here, and 1/3 is right here. Now remember, we can always add them together when they have the same denominator. All we do is bring it down. 3. And then we add the tops. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus another one is 3. Oops, that is sloppy and smushy. Let's see if it works for this one. I don't know. Let's do equal groups in this one. I have 1, and I have 1 and 2. That's what I just did here. Let's see. This one is a little trickier. Let's make this, looks like eyeballs. Let's make this a group. How many groups do I have? 1. How many are yellow? 1. The 1 over 1 is the same. What? The whole group. 1 whole group. Okay, we'll leave that there. 1, well, let's do this one. Let's make our equal groups go up and down. All right, how many groups do I have? I have 2. So this gets a 2. This gets a 2. How many is over here? 1. 1 out of 2 is the same as saying 1/2. Yep. So we're going to add the tops. 1 plus 1 is 2. And, of course, we bring over the bottom. We never add the bottom. Hey, it worked. It worked for all 3 examples. Yep. Because the top and the bottom match, that equals 1. We just separated and worked with one whole group. Yep. We didn't leave anything out. Well, same thing happened here. 1 over 1 is the same as saying 1. One whole group. And this is saying 3 out of 3, which is the same as saying 1. Or one whole group. Hey, we could do 1 over 1. 1 over 1. Because we know that 1 over 1 means 1 whole. Wow. This is a harder lesson. I don't know. It's a sloppy lesson, but I don't think it's too hard for you. So let me get this straight. I had 6 whole things, and when I grouped them, I counted them, and they became fractions. So 6 units are in 1 whole. So this was, I was looking at the whole number, 6, but then I started grouping them, and then counting my groups till I had them all 1 whole figured out. Wow, it's a lot going on there.